name's Julene, she, her.
I'm Raymond, he, him.
Okay, great. It's nice to meet you, Raymond. As you may know, I'm a client advocate, and my job is just to provide support for people who want that, who may be navigating this system. And usually people who have experienced some type of abuse or violence with their partner. So tell me what made you decide to come and talk to me today?
It was mostly just my coworker who I spoke to before said I should reach out and talk about this scenario because I had shared with him a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't really have many people to talk to.
Yeah, your coworker saw some red flags.
Yeah, and I trust him.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it would be a good idea to talk to someone else.
Yeah. You said you really haven't been able to talk about this with very many people.
Yeah, it's because I'm sort of alone here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any family here. I don't have any friends that I feel like would be understanding or helpful.
Yeah,
I find.
Yeah.
So I've been kind of stuck in this situation.
You've been handling it on your own. Although you did decide to share a little bit with your coworker, and it sounds like they were supportive, and they encouraged you to get even some more support.
Yeah. But I've been sort of stuck in this relationship for years. That's it's been a little bit difficult to navigate, and as I'm trying to get more done for my life, it's gotten more and more toxic. Mm-hmm. And it's just getting in the way of things, and I'm having a hard time making a decision around it because I don't know, I'd like to take responsibility and try. Mm-hmm. But it's hard.
So you get the sense that the more you pursue your goals, the more painful this relationship becomes, and you're not quite sure what to do about that.
Yeah, so I've been married now. It's it's a serious relationship, and I've tried to make this person happy, and it just more and more feels like it's all about making them happy. Mm-hmm. And it's at the cost of my own mental health. And recently started taking a lot of different medications just to even be able to function, and it's messing with me.
The relationship is making you unwell.
Yeah.
And you want that to change.
I do. But it's difficult because it's I don't have anybody to else to support me. Mm-hmm. And the reality of the situation is that I have to make really difficult decisions that I don't think I'm ready to make, but I just have to, because if I keep going, it's going to keep getting worse.
Yeah. And that's what you're concerned about. You've noticed the relationship is really harming your mental health, and that's gotten worse. And you're not entirely sure what all the steps ahead look like, but you feel like staying in this situation isn't going to work for you.
Yeah, because the partner who I'm with, and I'm trying to ask them for help around everything, and then I'm just not getting any.
You're not getting help, and you're getting the opposite of help, which is that things are getting worse.
And then I'm getting blamed for all the problems.
Okay. So you're thinking about your options of what you might be able to try.
Yeah, but it's hard because I'm the reason I'm even here is because of this person. So I kind of set my whole life up around them, and if I leave now, I'm gonna have to restart my life again. So it's hard to sort of.
They're really big changes.
Yeah.
And it sounds like when you look at these big changes, you're not sure where to start.
Yeah, because I tend to make rash decisions myself.
You want to be really thoughtful.
and I tend to not go back on my decisions. So before I make this one, I know that it's going to be more and more difficult. And the moment I make this decision, there's going to be more retaliation around it, because it just feels like they want to control what I do and how I do it, and sort of just like drain me.
I'm going to summarize a little bit of what I've heard so far, because the way that you said that right now was quite profound. You've been in this relationship for several years, and you've recognized this pattern where you're not being helped or supported by your partner, and in fact, the opposite is happening. And so looking ahead, you recognize that things will be hard when you decide to make changes, but you are the kind of person that when you make a decision, you really stick to it.
Yeah.
And so what you're working on right now is just being very thoughtful about this decision, because it's a big one for you.
Yeah, and it's sometimes feels like it's easier not to make it.
And that's how you've been navigating so far, you know. And ultimately, you know, you're the one that knows your life, and nobody else knows all the things that you know. So, you know, the decision is entirely in your hands. How can I be helpful to you as you're, you know, navigating these options?
I just need to have the ability to get support somewhere, and a lot of it is just navigating on how to exist, I feel like.
So having somebody like a sounding board.
Kind of. And I definitely need legal advice.
Okay.
Amongst other things. But yeah, that's down the line, obviously.
Sure.
If I move forward.
Okay, but you're looking at these options. You want to know what all the options involve. That'll help you make your decision. Some of that includes legal advice. In my role as client advocate, I can't give legal advice, but I can refer you to attorneys who work with the courts and free of charge. So I can certainly help you get that when the time is right for you. And in the meantime, you know, I'm certainly happy to be a source of support, somebody who's just here to listen and isn't invested in which way you go. How does that sound?
That sounds good.
All right. Thanks for being so open, talking with me today.
Sure. I appreciate you listening.